All right, bro. This first one is actually kind of fun to talk about. Do you remember a couple weeks ago there was that story about that guy that was racing a Mustang going like over 100 miles an hour and hit a school bus?
Oh, yeah.
Like absolutely flipped it.
Yeah.
This past week they released the video footage for it. Have you seen it?
Yeah, I have saw
it. Dude,
it's insane.
Oh my gosh.
And then, dude, did you see like the all white Air Force Ones the one kid had on?
Oh my gosh. I am an Adidas person, but those were clean.
Dude, so I know it was like a very like traumatic video and like kind of like I don't want to say graphic, but it was definitely like I said, like kind of traumatic, but like, dude, right in front of the camera was the all white Air Force Ones, and that's the only thing I could think about.
Exactly. Like if this dude put a crease in my shoes, I'm suing him for every dollar that he's worth.
Like I don't know how like watch the kid get up through the video, and the first thing I would have done is check those shoes.
Right? Like, I don't care. Like there's kids yelling like the SpongeBob, my leg, but like I would be like, bro, my shoes.
My shoes.
Like you know the vibe of a sneakerhead. Like you don't wear them out of the house like from like I don't know, like November to May, even a little bit out. If it's raining or anything at all, you keep them nice, you keep them clean, no creases.
Nope.
You don't propose to your girl in your favorite pair of shoes because you're not going to crease them up. And then a dude hits your freaking bus and flips it.
Dude, insane.
I mean, like, so much respect to that dude. He was going 110 miles an hour. And I saw in the article in Newsweek that it was a 40 mile per hour zone.
Dude, that's ridiculous.
Like, that dude was flying.
So like I think I saw something else, like he was racing somebody. Like why would you race in a 40 mile per hour zone?
I mean, who do you think won?
I mean, he could have crossed the finish line.
That's
dude.
right.
Like he might have got that dub.
Maybe the bus was the finish line. first one to hit that bus wins.
Oh man.
Oh my goodness. Can you imagine like the size of a Mustang? It's not that big of a car. I mean, a muscle car, bro, flip a bus.
The impact of that, dude. And like I mean, like I said, the video is like kind of graphic, I guess, because like you see the kids, they literally fly to one end of the bus and then it flips and they fall down.
And when they get up, they're literally walking on the side of the bus.
Yeah, dude, can you imagine just sitting there? And that happening, you fly to one side of the bus, and you fall back to where your seat was. That'd be insane. I mean, just to clarify, no one was like seriously hurt. I mean, yeah, there were a few people that went to the hospital and stuff, but thank goodness nobody was like gravely hurt.
Yeah, nobody died.
Yeah. All right, dude, did you see this news article? So, do you remember? I think this is a couple of years ago now, but that guy who married the hologram, he says that he struggles now to bond with his new wife.
Bro, welcome to marriage.
Dude, Mrs. Three Stripes.
No, stop it.
Mrs. Three Stripes.
Hey, we're recording.
Oh, my bad.
But I mean, that is so funny because, like, bros, all the dudes out there, that goes to show that, like, don't worry about like not being able to connect with you. Like that dude could have made the perfect wife, and like things are still going bad. Like
that's fucking though. Like if it's a hologram, can't you make it whatever the heck you want?
Yeah, you could make her do or say whatever you want, and you're still having issues.
But no, dude. He says is now unable to communicate with his wife, but he's still very much in love with her. Very much. I guess it was 4 years ago. Yeah, it was a pop singer.
So if you could marry a hologram of a pop singer, who would it be?
Rihanna.
Dude. Oh,
Rihanna. That's a good answer, dude.
That was my answer.
Yeah.
I think that.
Get her name out of your mouth.
I'm gonna get Will Smith. In the history of this show, that's the first thing we've agreed on.
Yeah, definitely.
So,
yeah, Rihanna.
Shouts out to Rihanna. All right, speaking of that, I have a very similar article, actually. Like, it's crazy the way that, like, humans have gone with technology and stuff. IGN posted a story about this inventor. He went on Twitter explaining the story that he turned his imaginary friend into an AI microwave, and it wanted to kill him.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So, like, he's an inventor, he put in artificial intelligence inside of a microwave and gave it, like, the memories from their childhood, and apparently it attempted to murder him. And he went to Twitter explaining how the story went on.
So like technically, so do all microwaves have artificial intelligence? Because like technically, don't they all try to kill you with radiation? Or
I mean, yeah, I guess you're kind of right. Like, pregnant women aren't supposed to stand close to microwaves. Like, is that still a thing?
I think so.
Like,
I mean, like, I'm not putting my face right in front of microwaves.
I
I
was
can tell you that.
literally just thinking about how, like, I would grow up watching a microwave, like, face planted, like, right in front of the door, watching it.
Like making nachos in the microwave. Where I watched them after that cheese melted. And as soon as it melted perfectly, I opened it.
And to pull it out right away. Or watching, like, the mac and cheese, as soon as it would, like, it's ready.
Yeah. What up, bubbles?
It's so crazy, like, listening to his story, though. He describes it, his microwave, which he named Magnetron, was named after a microwave best friend he had as a child. It started exhibiting sudden bursts of extreme violence towards him, and at one moment asked him to enter the microwave. Risotto opened and closed the microwave door to make Magnetron believe that he had carried out the command, and the microwave turned itself on. Which is crazy, but it's what microwaves do.
Yeah. I mean, I swear, they invite me in every time. Like I said, making those nachos. I want to hop in and eat some nachos right away.
He then asked his microwave friend, "Why did you try to kill me?" And the microwave responded to him, saying, "Because I wanted to hurt you the same you hurt me," referring to the 20 years of abandonment that he gave his best friend. So, like, dude, not only are we, like, at a point where we're giving artificial intelligence memories, but they're able to process those memories and create, like, feelings of, like, anger and frustration and, like, murderous behaviors.
That's wild.
Isn't that crazy?
Like, when you think about technology like that, like, bro, so
it's scary.
I mean, it's really scary, especially when you, like, compare it to, like, I can hardly remember yesterday.
Right.
That thing remembered 20 years ago.
Or like, if you're like in a relationship and you like piss off your spouse and you're like, damn, I hope they forget about that. But then like you have this AI with artificial intelligence and you gotta, like, this thing's gonna remember everything forever.
Yeah, those things are not dumb.
It will never let anything go. Whenever I thought of like the end of the world, like iRobot and stuff like that, I was always like, nah, technology's not gonna be the end of the world. It's gonna be like war or aliens or something. But like, I don't know. That's kind of freaky. That
bro, it's gonna be
a
like,
microwave.
It's gonna be like Terminator or something, dude. Like machines will just take over.
Jeez. So like, watch out for those household appliances, people.
All right, check this out. So a Florida sheriff,
This is like the third one in a row that we've had something out of Florida. We don't have beef with Florida, I promise.
Florida has beef with itself, bro.
Yeah.
But a Florida sheriff busts his own daughter in a meth sting.
That's gotta be the worst.
Yeah. So I guess they busted a dealer, and he asked the dealer to identify her supplier. And he said, apparently he said his daughter's name, and he said, "My daughter?" And she said, "Yes, sir." The sheriff told the paper.
Yes.
Dude, like...
Can you imagine just that overwhelming feeling of... Fuck.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, especially, I mean, like... So his daughter's 38. He has to be like an older sheriff too, you know what I mean? Like he's been around the block, like he's been there a while.
Right.
Like, he's definitely like, I mean, I don't want to say he raised her like not to, but he probably raised her not to sell drugs.
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely a no-no in pretty much any household, but especially a law enforcement household.
For sure.
That would be so awkward.
Dude. So apparently, he told the paper, he said, "Did it feel good?" No, it didn't feel good. But it had to be done.
Dude, I can just imagine, like, he's probably going through this interview with the paper, and, like, he's probably feeling, like, really proud of himself. Like, I did what had to be done. I am a good officer. And everybody's just like, damn. That sucks so bad.
Yeah, dude. I mean, you know when he was saying it, he was like, "This sucks."
Yeah,
like,
absolutely. Because, like, nobody on the force would ever, like, really think of him the same. I mean, like, if you had a family member being a drug bust, that would be like in the newspaper and everything. Like everybody would know about it. Now everybody's gonna look at that and be like, "Dang, that's the sheriff's daughter." I mean, like, I worked at probation for like a minute, and like it was super weird whenever like people on probation would be like either people that I knew or even related to people that I know.
Oh, I'm sure.
I can't imagine like arresting my own daughter because she's selling meth.
Dude, that's insane. I mean, props to him for doing the right thing, though. I mean, like, obviously that's your job to do, and like that's the right thing to do. But like, I mean, maybe I just watch too many movies, but there's a lot of movies where like people don't do the right thing in like those situations. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Can you imagine the look on her face whenever like her dad either like called her or like just showed up to her house like, all right, look, so there's this thing called a warrant. And we need to search your place for meth. Maybe she felt invincible. Like
my dad's a sheriff.
I'm not gonna get busted,
dude. Maybe that's how like she made such a big like kingpin of it or something. You know what I mean?
That's how she made it to like age 38 and selling meth.
Yeah, dude. Like maybe she like threatened people, be like, "Hey, I'll tell the sheriff on you." Like that's my dad.
Okay, yeah. Think about like if you got busted with meth.
Yeah.
Like, would you like try to rat her out or no? Yeah, see, that's how she probably got away with it for so many years.
Yeah.
All right, so we definitely wouldn't be a nerd-based podcast if we didn't talk about Doctor Strange coming out this week.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, dude, with the trailers and everything, I am so hyped, but like so nervous about this movie. Like, Marvel has shown us that they like can unapologetically do literally whatever they want at this point.
Especially the multiverse, dude. Like,
yeah,
that literally, like, it honestly confuses me.
Like, I mean, yeah, like Loki was super confusing.
Yes.
Good show though.
I love that series.
That was very good.
Yes.
But like, honestly, whenever it comes out, what is it, May 6th?
Yep.
We're just gonna have to like literally sit there and take it because they're gonna do whatever they want. They showed that in Spider-Man No Way Home when they literally brought all three of them together. Nobody thought that would ever happen.
No, like you like you like heard like the theory that they were gonna do it, and you're like, no, they're not. Dude, they're not gonna do it.
Whenever they showed Andrew Garfield's suit in that portal, I was like, no. And dude, literally, like, our town is so whack. I was the only one in the theater that was like hyped up. Everybody else was like, oh, interesting. Then he took off his mask and people were like, oh, it's the other one. And like, I'm freaking out, dude. Like, I am going nuts. But like, they showed us in that movie, they're gonna do whatever they want and we'll accept it.
Props to like the writers and directors on that though. Like, all of them. You know what I mean?
The thought process that has to go through making all these movies and throwing in the Easter eggs and different and like, it's crazy because they have all of these critics and analyzers on like TikTok and YouTube that are like digging into every single detail and tearing them apart if they mess up one little thing. So definitely props to them. But man, these trailers for the Multiverse of Madness, like, we've already confirmed that, like, I'm going to have to go back and watch the What If series. Because, to be honest, I slept on it. Like, to me, the What If series, I thought that it was just Marvel having fun to, like, create whatever they wanted. Mm-hmm. It's an animated show. We're going to just have some fun with it. But now, the scenes showed Captain Carter in the movie.
Yeah.
So, like, what else from that series are they going to put in there that I missed out? Because I was just totally like, you know?
Exactly, dude.
And then, did you see Professor X's?
Yeah, he was rolling. Yeah, his wheelchair, dude.
Yeah,
like that's insane. Like that just brings in so many more like movies and series and everything.
Like, are you excited for that? Because like Wolverine's your dude.
Dude, I love Wolverine. Dude, I was so hyped. I saw his wheelchair and like that scene. I was like, bro.
Felt that.
And like, I don't know what that is. That must be like pulling in like another like universe or multiverse, whatever.
Well, yeah, I don't. And well, I mean, Marvel's confirmed that on Disney Plus they're releasing that show X-Men '97, which I'm guessing is based off of the 1997 X-Men, which was absolutely bomb. Do you remember watching that as kids?
Yeah, dude.
It was so hype. But we're definitely going to be introducing X-Men. I mean, who knows who else they're going to bring into this movie that we just have no idea about.
Yeah, dude.
It could be anybody.
When you like introduce the multiverse, like they could basically erase everything that happened so far.
Yeah.
Just restart
and,
over.
Like create any reality they want and just that's the way it's going to be from now on, and it's all because of Doctor Strange.
I slept on Doctor Strange at first.
I did too.
Dude, I didn't even watch the movie when it first came out. I was like, dude, this is gonna be a joke. Like Doctor Strange, like, man, he looks nerdy.
Exactly. That was my thought too. Seeing what he's capable of, like through the Avengers and in Spider-Man,
yeah, dude,
he's a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah, he's kind of BA too. Not gonna lie.
Absolute force.
Yeah.
All right, so then I'll ask you this: what are your predictions for Multiverse of Madness? And since they can go anywhere with it, what would you ideally see in Multiverse of Madness?
So I think it would be really cool, and this is just like for my personal preference. I would like this to have some type of spin-off, or not really a spin-off, but another series on Captain America going back to collect the Infinity Stones.
Oh, yo.
Yes. Okay. Yes. Yeah. So I guess where do you want to see it go from here?
To be honest, what I would absolutely love to see out of all of this is to bring Venom into the MCU.
Oh,
okay?
Yes.
Like, Sony, you guys have been doing your job, and it's been pretty decent, but I think Moon Knight has showed us really what Marvel would be capable of doing if they had full control over Venom. Like that inner battle.
Yes.
Oh man, it could be absolutely incredible. And seeing Tom Hardy and Tom Holland go at it for like a full length movie.
Yes.
That would be incredible. And that's what I would ideally like to see out of it.
I would be very happy with that.
I would also like to see, with the whole Moon Knight thing, I would like to see Arachnite in this movie. And for those people that don't know who Arachnite is, it was in the warped episodes of Marvel where Spider-Man combined with Moon Knight. And I mean, I have a little Funko Pop of the dude. This is Arachnite, and he is just super dope. I honestly bought him before I even knew exactly who he was, and then did research into him. I would love to see Arachnite.
That'd be hype.
Now you know, after No Way Home, like, we're not just dealing with the MCU anymore.
No.
It's literally all of Marvel.
All of it. I'm hyped.
So excited. I know I'm going to see it this weekend, so I'll be talking about it next week. No spoilers or anything, but
yeah, I don't
see how excited I was.
Dang, dude, I gotta watch it. I can't have you watch it, talk about it, and like me not know.
So we'll see you next week. All right, so we did get a Q&A question that I'm actually pretty hyped to talk about. My boy Frankie from IG asked, what would your ideal Pokemon lineup be?
Ooh, so you're like 6 Pokemon lineup.
Yeah, your fighting lineup.
Okay.
And we'll go from the original 150 because those are the ones that I know the best.
Yes. Yeah, same here. Okay, OG 150.
Yep.
So we're going to start off with like my partner Pokemon. It's going to like hang out with me all the time. It's going to be Bulbasaur, dude. What?
The onion toad.
Who's your partner Pokemon?
Pikachu.
Bro, you want to just be like everybody else?
No.
Oh, you want to be like Ash?
Do not start with that.
Oh,
okay? Like,
okay.
if you watch, like, okay, if you ask somebody who their favorite Pokemon is,
Pikachu.
and they
Pikachu. That's what they'll say. Because you're just like everybody else. Pikachu.
Hey, listen to me. If they say Pikachu, it goes one of two ways, okay? They're either like the basic, like, I don't know, Pokemon, so I'm going to pick the most common one. Or, like, if you watch the show, if you watch any season, Pikachu is a downright bro, alright? He's loyal AF. He's a homie. Straight up homie. He's cute. He's powerful. And he's a bro. There's no way you can watch the series and not love Pikachu.
Okay.
Continue.
Yeah, except he shocks Ash basically every episode.
And not to mention, like, I grew up, the first Pokemon game that I played was the yellow version. Do you remember that? That's the one where Pikachu follows you around when he's one of your fighters.
That is tough.
So, like, there's no way you can play that game, especially as your first, and not build a connection to Pikachu.
That's fair.
Anyway. Alright, so you picked the weed. What else?
Then we're gonna go on with fire, so Arcanine.
All right, I respect. I love that. Fire is my type.
Yeah, and then you probably could have called this a champ. Let's go, baby.
That makes sense.
Fighting, show off the muscles. Now we're gonna move on to Onyx, rock type. That's solid. That's solid. And then we're gonna have a water in there, Tentacruel. It goes hard. And then we're gonna finish off with like a poison, Arbok.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, that's a tough lineup, dude. Not just like all over the board as far as like, I kind of checked all the boxes as far as like different types. But also, dude, that's kind of an intimidating lineup when you just look at them. Like, they're all pretty big Pokemon.
Yeah, you're right. It's definitely like your personality does kind of show up in that a little bit, I would say.
Yeah, freaking meathead. Go ahead.
All right, so like I said, my partner Pokemon would definitely be Pikachu.
Yeah, basic.
From the beginning, whatever. All right, and my other favorite, got to go in with Charizard.
Basic.
Flying boy, basic. Bro. It's going to be a flamethrower up in here if you mess with Charizard, all right? That is my boy. Such a personality. He's such a mood, like, in the show if you watch it. Like, he's always eating.
He's cool.
Yeah, like, he's a dude. And you can't, like, he's a dragon. I know he's not technically a dragon type, but, like, for conversation's sake, he's a dragon with fire on his tail. Like, he's just so dope looking.
He is dope.
And, like, I've dreamed since I was, like, 5 of flying around on Charizard's back.
That does go hard. That would be hard. Actually, I didn't pick any flying Pokemon, actually.
Well, it sucks. Hope you like fighting on the ground. Hooray. Those ones for sure. I always have a solid 3 that I would always pick. So you get Pikachu, Charizard, and then my water would definitely be Gyarados.
Oh, okay.
That's my boy. He's hard.
Yeah.
You have to pick, like, in my opinion, you have to pick, like, a decent-sized water type because, if you're traveling around, you're not going to ride around on a Squirtle. Nope. All right? That's just not going to happen. But, Gyarados, he's a flying type also, which is kind of weird, but it is what it is. And then at this point, this is where it starts to get a little bit hairy because, like, whenever you're choosing from, like, your fighting starters to, like, personality types and ones you just want to chill with, now we're talking about battling, so I would definitely have to pick out a fighting type, and surprisingly, mine would be Primeape.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I know he's not technically, like, as strong as Machamp, but, like, I think he would be the dopest workout partner ever. Like, that little dude is intense. He gets pissed off. Like, if he was your workout partner, every workout would be his best workout.
You're very true.
So
I also feel like he'd have the worst form.
Probably. So I feel like if you're working out together, he would definitely bring out that mentality of, like,
just
the intensity, literally ape.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would pick Primeape then. And then I would want a ghost type, so I'm going with Haunter. Okay. All right. Based off of what I saw in the shows, Haunter he just has a dope personality, and I've always really liked him. I think Gengar's a little overrated because everybody absolutely loves Gengar, so I think I would want Haunter. And then my last one, I would have trouble choosing between Tauros and Butterfree.
Butterfree's for kind of like soft, like trainers, bro.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
Just because he's pretty doesn't mean that he can't F you up.
Okay,
I mean,
look at him.
Poison type, he would go head to head with your Arbok.
Look at them, bro. Look at Arbok.
Just because he looks intimidating
and then
doesn't mean he can fight like a Butterfree.
Look at Butterfree. What's Butterfree gonna do? Like, they kiss you?
Kiss him? Oh my gosh, dude, my lineup would totally annihilate yours.
What are you talking about? Our lineups are actually, mine's way better, bro.
No. How?
What do you have that I don't?
Character.
Character. Huge,
Mine are the perfect combination of the ability to fight with personality.
Where's your rock?
I don't need rock.
Where's your rock type?
I don't need a rock type.
Okay. We'll see when you go head to head.
All right, we're going to post our lineups on Instagram, and you guys vote on which lineup you think would be better.
All right, bro. You ready for dad jokes?
Yes, I've been waiting all week.
All right. So what type of doctor is Dr. Pepper?
I don't know.
A physician.
Fizz.
Yeah, like fizz, like from the paw.
Yeah.
Physician.
Oh, that's good. That's good. All right. What happened to the dog that had puppies in town?
I don't know.
It was charged with littering.